He is a former federal prisoner who served time at 11 institutions of various security levels in 5 different states, and he now advises people who are about to go to prison. Same information? Are they saying it was possible?
Hey, real quickly, all that commissary stuff, he's not getting any of that because people in the SHU have an abbreviated list.
I'm on MTV out. Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get!
Diddy's world is now confined within 4 unforgiving walls, a far cry from the high life he once ruled.
Terrible for anybody, but for someone who's used to having people wait on them hand and foot and never stands in line and always, gets front row and gets the best table and get to have the exact opposite. What a life-changing moment. I mean, it's...
Life at MDC is a far cry from private jets and red carpets. Known for its brutal conditions, the facility has broken even the toughest convicts. Cramped quarters, harsh treatment. Many call it hell on earth. But here's where it gets interesting. Rumors are swirling that Diddy's experience behind bars may not be as miserable as one might expect. While former inmates would scoff at the idea of special treatment, a former prison guard has come forward with shocking revelations. If true, these claims might change everything you thought about Diddy's time in lockup.
Your bed with a 1.5-inch mattress, no pillow, and you also have a locker. So you basically have 3 feet by 5 feet to move around. So you have a basic 15 square feet. It is a horrible, horrible place.
What's really happening behind those bars? There may be more to this story than meets the eye. As we dig deeper into the rumors, prepare for a shocking twist. If they're true, Diddy's time in lockup might not be what you expect.
Mogul who once traveled by private jet to all those mansions is now in a jail that is notorious for its bad living conditions.
Narrator, P. Diddy, once a titan of music, fashion, and luxury, is now reduced to a number. Inmate NAR 374-52054. His world, once filled with private jets, opulent mansions, and star-studded white parties, has collapsed into a cold, unforgiving reality. Locked inside the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, New York, a facility notorious for its brutal conditions, Diddy faces a stark new existence. Gone are the nights of excess, replaced by violence, contraband, and relentless tension. Communal showers, life-threatening conflicts, and the unyielding grind of prison life are now his daily routine. His fall from grace was swift and merciless. September 2024. Charged with multiple major crimes, racketeering, and running what prosecutors call a criminal empire tied to heinous acts against women. Once at the pinnacle of power, he now roams the depths of despair, stripped of wealth, influence, and control. Sources say he's been placed in solitary confinement for his own protection. But isolation is no mercy. It is a prison within a prison where silence is deafening and time is an enemy. With only brief contact with family and legal counsel, Diddy now faces his demons alone. Inside MDC, conditions are nothing short of brutal. Mold-infested showers, freezing cells in the winter, stifling heat in the summer. His legal team has called it barbaric, inhumane, a slow, unending torment. But here, status means nothing. Even the slightest dispute over a seat, over food, can erupt into violence. And for someone with his notoriety, the dangers are multiplied. Enemies lurk in every shadow. Housed in the Special Housing Unit, SU. 24-hour lockdown, leg irons, handcuffs, belly chains, guards at every step. He is watched, he is controlled, he is caged. Yet beyond the steel bars, a darker truth looms. MDC is rife with corruption. Allegations of prison staff smuggling contraband, inciting fights, turning a blind eye to the chaos within. In this world, survival is not just about keeping a low profile, it's about playing the game. Understanding the power struggles, the shifting alliances, the rules dictated by both corrupt officials and ruthless inmates. The mansions, the fame, the fortune, all distant memories now. His only reality? The unrelenting grind of prison survival. The price of power lost, the weight of his past decisions, the uncertain road ahead. This is P. Diddy's new life, a life behind bars.
The judge, the jail he was being sent to is dreadful, dirty, inhuman, and an ongoing tragedy.
P. Diddy's new reality, isolation, fear, and the brutal truth of MDC. The public remains divided. Some believe Sean Diddy Combs is finally facing justice, while others worry about his safety behind bars. To some, this is karma. To others, it's a dangerous new reality where Diddy himself is now vulnerable. For a man who once ruled the world of music and luxury, his new existence is almost unimaginable. Ex-offenders describe the Special Housing Unit, SHU, as eerily quiet at night, until a sudden scream shatters the silence, dragging Diddy from his restless sleep. Gone are the days of sprawling mansions and lavish amenities. Instead of waking to silk sheets and panoramic views, he now stirs in a tiny windowless cell, lit only by a harsh fluorescent strip above. The bed, an iron slab bolted to the floor, offers no comfort. Next to it, a compact toilet and sink combo serves as his only convenience. Here, he spends 23 hours a day in isolation, his only company the occasional cockroach, one he may have even named by now, a bleak attempt at maintaining sanity. While he has access to family visits and legal counsel, his day-to-day life is a stark contrast to the empire he once commanded. Each morning, he is required to make his bed, mop the floor, and scrub the sink and toilet. Tasks once left to an army of housekeepers are now his daily routine, a humbling, monotonous ritual that serves as a reminder of how drastically his world has changed. And then, there's the food. No more five-star dining, no more caviar or champagne. Meals arrive through a slot in the door, cheap white bread, powdered eggs, and lukewarm juice. At the 1,800 daily calories he receives meet the legal requirement, but fall far short of the indulgences he once enjoyed. Even worse, reports of maggots in the food have surfaced, an unspeakable horror for a man accustomed to the world's finest cuisine. Yet, Diddy's wealth still grants him one small advantage: the prison commissary. With a spending limit of $160 every 2 weeks, he can buy instant coffee, candy, and basic hygiene products. It's a sharp fall from the diamond-studded chains and custom-tailored suits he once flaunted. Even reading, one of his few escapes, is limited. While the jail provides electronic access to legal resources, the book selection is sparse. A former inmate once described MDC with chilling finality. Forget about your constitutional rights here. Human rights? That's a whole different battle. Diddy's harsh new reality. Despite his isolation, the Metropolitan Detention Center remains a dangerous place. Stabbings are common. Some inmates are attacked multiple times a week. Homemade knives, some as long as 9 inches, circulate among prisoners. One inmate was stabbed repeatedly and, instead of receiving medical attention, was placed in a 25-day lockdown. Another never made it out alive. The facility itself is plagued by corruption. Over the past 5 years, 6 correctional officers have been fired for smuggling contraband: drugs, phones, razors, even scalpels. Some guards are rumored to have gang affiliations, creating an unpredictable and often deadly atmosphere. For these reasons, judges have hesitated to send inmates to MDC, but with the closure of the Metropolitan Correctional Center, MCC, the former holding place for high-profile inmates like Jeffrey Epstein, Diddy has nowhere else to go. A high-profile cellmate? Rumors suggest Diddy may have been moved from total isolation to a shared cell with none other than disgraced crypto king Sam Bankman-Fried. While this remains unconfirmed, what is certain is that Diddy's legal team has been fighting for his release on a staggering $50 million bond. The request was denied. Adding to the intrigue is another inmate, Luigi Mannin, the man accused of orchestrating the brutal murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Unlike Diddy, Luigi has reportedly gained the respect of fellow inmates, with many seeing him as a symbol of rebellion against a corrupt system. Diddy, however, is facing the opposite reaction. Reports indicate he has been met with hostility from other inmates, a cold reception that has left him frustrated and uneasy. While rumors swirled that Diddy and Luigi were clashing, Luigi's lawyers have denied any animosity, calling it an exaggeration. A legal battle that could change everything. Diddy remains locked up as his legal team prepares for his upcoming trial, scheduled for spring 2025. Recently, his attorneys have presented video evidence, claiming it disproves allegations made against him. These videos, reportedly featuring Diddy and his former longtime girlfriend Cassie Ventura, referred to as Victim 1, allegedly depict consensual, intimate moments, contradicting accusations of coercion. However, a central debate in the case is whether Diddy himself stored and preserved the footage. His attorneys argue the videos were found on Cassie's own device, not his, and that she willingly provided them to authorities. They claim she was not only a willing participant, but appeared to be in control of the recordings. Yet public opinion remains split. Some see this as an attempt to shift the narrative, a desperate move to reshape the case in his favor. Others believe the prosecution still holds far more damning evidence. Diddy's future. Will he survive? For now, Diddy remains behind bars, trapped in a world where money and power mean nothing. Each day brings new challenges, new dangers, and the looming weight of an uncertain future. The luxury, the fame, the influence, all distant memories now. The question remains, will he withstand this brutal new life, or will the walls of MDC break him before the trial even begins? Let us know your thoughts below. Do you think Diddy is adapting to life behind bars, or is this reality driving him to the brink? And while we wait for the next update, don't forget to like and subscribe for the latest on this case.